Hi there, welcome back. Today is day 3 of our 30-day meditation course. So glad you're here with me, and I hope you've enjoyed the last couple of days, and I hope you're starting to feel that calmness that comes with consistent meditation practice. We've meditated a couple of days, brief meditations, but hopefully you're starting to feel how this is going to pay off in the long run for you. So today, I want to talk about meditation mindset. And this is very, very important because you want to get in the right frame of mind to continue your meditation practice. That's where all the benefits come from continuing the meditation practice. And the most important things that you bring to this, the most important things about your meditation mindset are you and your willingness to do that. That's it. You have everything you need right now to have a beneficial, consistent meditation practice. You just need to bring you and your willingness every single day. And if you can think a thought, you can meditate. If you have the intention to meditate, you can meditate. It's that simple. There's a lot of excuses I hear from people on why they don't meditate. And I want to cover a few of those, and I want to debunk those myths. I hear, oh, it's New Age. It's not New Age. Meditation has been around for 5,000 years. Started in India, in the Indus Valley, and spread throughout the world. Its latest arrival is to the West, but it's been here longer than we might think. But it is definitely not New Age. It is a very ancient practice. I've heard people say, oh, it's too hard. It's not too hard. It's about you and your willingness. And it's also just about not trying too hard. If you're trying too hard, if you think it's too hard and you're trying too hard, you're putting too much effort into it. You got to kind of let go and just relax into it. So it isn't about being too hard. People say, oh, I can't calm my mind. I have too many thoughts. Well, of course you're going to have thoughts. You have a mind. That's what your mind does. We talked about it yesterday. You have 60,000 thoughts a day. They're not going to magically disappear while you sit down to meditate. Don't hang on to the thoughts. That's what we're going to learn how to do. We're going to let those thoughts go by and not affect us so much. But you're going to have thoughts. So that myth doesn't hold water either. People say, I don't have time to meditate. Well, you do have time. If you can find 10 to 15 minutes a day, and who doesn't have an extra 10 to 15 minutes a day? I mean, we're wasting time on our phones. There's a lot of ways that we squander away 15 minutes a day. So you do have time. And Gandhi famously said, I'm very busy today, so instead of meditating for 1 hour, I will meditate for 2. So he knew the value of meditation. Buddha said something similar. If you're very busy, you need to meditate for 20 minutes and not 10 today. So you do have time to meditate. And another excuse I've heard is that, oh, it's selfish to meditate. It's not. It's not. It's great for you, but it also affects the people around you. They're going to notice the changes in you when you become a consistent meditator. And those feelings, those healing emotions we talked about, like love, joy, compassion, those are going to radiate out to everyone you come in contact to. They'll know that there's a difference in you from your meditation practice. Now, we've talked about why people don't meditate, and there are a lot of misconceptions around meditation, and let's talk briefly about those. People think it's about making your mind go blank. It's not. You're going to have thoughts. It's not about making your mind go blank. It's like I said, it's not hanging on to all those thoughts. It's not sitting and thinking, oh, my mind is blank. I have not a single thought. That's not it at all. And it also isn't about always moving into some transcendent, altered state. Now, you may experience that. You may experience feelings of lightness or whatever, different types of emotions that are different from day-to-day emotions. But it isn't necessary that you move into an altered state to enjoy the benefits of meditation. And it's not just for holy people sitting in lotus position for hours on end. It's not like that at all. Meditation is something that you can do every day. It's for everyone. And you have everything you need to begin that meditation practice. And remember, it's about you and your willingness. So, what is meditation? And I think it's this. I think it's the simplest, most practical thing you can do to lead a happier, healthier, and hopefully longer life. Let me say that again. Meditation is the simplest thing that you can do to lead a happier, healthier, and hopefully longer life. And when you meditate, it spontaneously creates a ripple effect across every single area of your life. So what is it? What is meditation? Well, meditation is an everyday practice. And it's not necessarily easy, but it's certainly not hard. The hardest thing, I think, is sitting down and doing it. And once you've done that, once you've committed to that, once you've made that your intention to sit down every day, you will do it. But meditation is so many things. It's restful awareness. It's stillness and peace and quiet. It's about renewal. It's about growth. It's about slowing down your mind, slowing down that anti-aging process, as we've learned in the study from UCLA. It's about change. And meditation is about honoring yourself and loving yourself. And meditation really is a journey of your choosing. There's a million different ways you can go with meditation. We're going to focus on a number of topics, and we'll begin doing that tomorrow in earnest. We'll start with self-compassion, and then we'll move to stillness, and then we'll meditate about stress and anxiety, and then we'll meditate about gratitude. And ultimately, I will teach you how to self-guide your own meditations. But we're going to focus on things that have benefited me as a heart surgery patient, and I believe will benefit you as well. So, there are some how-tos around meditation. We've talked about the mindset that you need. You need you and your willingness. You need the intention to do it. But there are some simple how-tos, some basic how-tos about meditation. First and foremost, above all, I want you to be comfortable when you meditate. If you're trying to finagle your body into some uncomfortable position that you've heard that's how you should meditate, forget that. I want you to be comfortable. And that just means sitting still. You can sit up. I don't recommend necessarily lying down, although if that works for you, you can. Sometimes I sit up in bed and meditate. Sometimes I lie back, but most of the time I just sit on the couch with my legs crossed, just like easy seat if you were meditating, or if you were doing yoga, easy seat. So I cross my legs, but you can put your legs and your feet flat on the floor. Everything relaxes. And the reason I want you to be comfortable is, if you're comfortable, you're more likely to stick with it. So comfort is paramount to a consistent meditation practice. Your back, well, some practices, they talk about having your back very straight. A straight back does help your breathing. It's not essential that you have a perfectly straight back. I don't want you to over-focus on that. Just sit and relax, be comfortable. Drop everything down, drop your shoulders down, make sure everything is relaxed, all the tension in your body. If you notice a tense spot in your neck, for instance, you might roll your neck around a little bit to work that kink out. And then we can breathe into those tense spots too, to try to relax them and calm them down. And we're just gonna breathe. We're gonna sit still, we're going to be quiet, we're gonna sit comfortably, and we're going to breathe. You don't have to try to control anything. You don't have to try to make your mind go blank. You don't have to breathe a certain way. Everything is just natural. We're allowing everything to proceed just as it would. So those are kind of the how-tos of meditation. But again, the most important thing is you and your willingness, setting the intention that you're going to meditate every day for just a few minutes, and you have everything you need right this minute to begin a wonderful, fruitful meditation practice. And what I really love about meditation is that I love all the benefits. I love sitting still and being quiet every day. That's such a gift in this world because we aren't in a society that values quiet and values stillness. But we can get that whenever we want. But meditation turns that conventional wisdom on its head. Usually, the harder you work, the better the results. And that's what we've been taught our entire lives. But in meditation, it's the opposite. The less you do, the less effort you expend, the better your meditation experience will be on that day and long term. So don't try to control anything. All you have to do, as you've done in the last couple of days, is listen to the guided meditation. And we're going to go through about 27, 28 more of those over the next 30 days. So you just sit and listen, let go, and you'll enjoy it and you'll reap the benefits of this ancient, beautiful practice. And it really is that simple. We want to make meditation accessible to everyone. So all those myths, all those why you can't do it, we toss those out the window and we get busy meditating. So one last thing before we get to today's meditation, a brief reality check. The changes you experience are going to come about very gradually. Meditation is not a burning bush experience. Some of you have maybe had a burning bush experience in your life where something changed on a dime like that. I guess you could say that our heart conditions, perhaps that was true. But in terms of a big transformation, like, hey, it's going to change everything right out of the gate. It's not. It's going to take time. And that's why you need to bring you and your willingness and your daily intention to do meditation. So it may not happen in the time frame that you think it should happen, but just watch it with curiosity. See what unfolds. See how it unfolds and enjoy the process. And remember, it's not about what happens during meditation. It's what happens when you get up and walk back into your life, what you bring with you from that meditation into the rest of your life, those feelings of joy and equanimity and love and compassion, all those things will expand in your life with your meditation practice. So, as we go through these meditations, maybe you have what we, maybe not a good meditation that day. Maybe your mind is really busy, and I have those all the time. Maybe you fall asleep. You get exactly what you need from that meditation that day. So don't judge it. Don't worry about it. Just come back the next day and keep going. So once again, I'm very, very grateful that you're all here. I'm excited to share this wonderful practice with you. And we're going to move into our meditation now, and I will see you back here again tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you again.